It's Wine Down Wednesday, and Jimmy Collins is here with Banfi Wines.
All right, listen, we are all hot about the total solar eclipse.
Yes.
And many of us, I mean, you know, I'm not naming names, are looking to celebrate on that day.
Absolutely.
So you say this could be the wine for
Yes,
us.
it is. And I'll explain that in just a moment why. This is Banfi ASKA. This is Cabernet from Italy. Okay? There's a very well-known producer of Cab named Sassicaia that's out in Italy. We bought property right next to them.
Okay.
And so these are great, wonderful grapes. Sassicaia has been known for years. We came out with this ASKA, very reasonably priced, has mostly Cabernet Sauvignon with a little bit of Cabernet Franc.
Okay,
so it's a drier style.
Talk to me about the difference between what would be an Italian cab versus a California cab.
Okay, California Cab can vary in terms of dryness to just smooth.
Right.
Italy tends to have not quite as dry as, say, Napa Cab. You can have food with it, but it has that subtle Italian sultriness to it. If that's a word.
Okay.
It's very, so it's a little bit easier to drink sometimes, and you don't need food. You tell me, you guys had a sip already. Do you think you could just drink it by itself?
Have been doing it pretty much all day.
100%.
No,
and I gotta
really
say,
good.
this bottle kind of speaks. It's got a cool vibe to it.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes you're going, I would like to take a bottle to someone else, or I want to get a gift. This one has kind of a thing. What's the story behind it?
A story behind it, great question. ASKA is actually an Etruscan word that means container. And in the time of, say, 800 BC, when the Etruscans lived there, that's where they feel the name Tuscany came from, Etruscans, Tuscany, right?
Okay.
They had these containers, and they stored wine and olive oil, and it was an homage to the gods, the sun god and the moon god, henceforth, with the solar eclipse. There's two dots on the label. Actually, I don't know if you can zoom in, but you see the two dots. They represent the sun and the moon god.
So this needs to be our total solar eclipse
That's what I think. Nothing official about it. I'm making it that way.
No, and I love that. And you don't need special glasses or anything.
Right.
You do, just big ones like this.
And
if you're drinking out.
And you often ask, where can we find this wine?
Yes.
So we did last week. I told you about the La Pataglia Vermentino going out into the market, and as well they had the ASKA out there. I'll tell people who are watching. On Tuesday night of next week, I'm doing a tasting with ASKA and my wines at Cool Springs Wine and Spirits. If anybody wants to come out, they have to contact Cool Springs Wine and Spirits, but this wine will be there.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Awesome. Yep. Don't be shocked to see me there right down the road.
Right.
Cool Spring Wine and Spirits. Awesome. Cheers. Thank you.
I love this.
ASKA.
I really like this.